I'm going to recommend a Rob Liefeld comic. There's good news. Alan Moore wrote this one. Welcome to Alan Moore's Supreme. Supreme was originally introduced in Youngblood number 3, essentially a proto-Homelander, but with a completely incomprehensible backstory that changed every other issue. So what does Alan Moore do with this whole idea? He turns it into a sincere tribute to Silver Age Superman stories. Shock of all shock, Alan Moore gets a little bit meta with it, and introduces the concept of the Supremacy, which is a pocket dimension where every version of Supreme and his cast live. To further the meta-commentary, when Ethan Crane, which is Supreme's name, leaves the Supremacy, we find out that he's a comic book artist. Supreme is essentially an act of necromancy by Alan Moore. He said in interviews that the lightness of the tone and the rewriting of the backstory was an apology for his other, darker stories. And Alan Moore is essentially writing a Silver Age comic in the 90s. Updated, obviously, and Moore can't resist letting a few headier concepts slip in. I've always really loved it. Also, Rob Liefeld didn't do the art for the entire series, but still, that's why. I also think this is some of his most interesting art. It seems he wanted to bring his A game for Moore, which I appreciate. And that's why